John Thielen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats.
There he is, Nick.
Okay,
That one feels better.
good.
Yeah, it's a good fish. I'm not going to tell you he's a giant, but
No,
you know what? He's getting.
bet your pole's bending a little more.
He's feeling bigger as I go. I'll tell you that.
Is he shaking his head by any chance?
Yeah,
That's always a good sign.
He's a walleye. If that's what you're asking, yeah, he's a walleye. It's a good fish, actually. I don't think he's giant, but he's a pretty big fish.
Sure.
Bigger than your. I don't think he's going home for dinner. Nope. But great walleye. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Just a big, fat 23-inch, maybe 22-inch fish.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, he's a beauty.
You know, I think that's one of the coolest things about Lake of the Woods.
Right.
And coming up here to Zippel, look at that, barely had him hooked. That fish bit like
Got
a
him in the right
12-inch
spot.
sauger. Yeah.
Sure.
He didn't bite very hard, but
Sure.
man, what an awesome fish. But that is one of the coolest things I think about coming up here to Lake of the Woods in general and Zippel Bay. You know, we were just talking about maybe going and pulling some spinners, the wind's going down, but you can fish so many different ways. This jigging in summertime is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. We typically mix it up on the charters, and it's a very comfortable way to fish.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really effective out here on some of these deep edges of the reefs or out in our main basin of the lake.
After a couple hours of jigging, we decided it's time to shift gears and pull some spinners. A quick run up the lake to a new area, and we're hooked up and reeling them in again. This is one of the things that makes Lake of the Woods so fun to fish. You can pretty much catch them any way you want. Look at that. Hang on here. Come on up. Got him.
Okay, there you go.
Thought he was a little bit of an acrobat, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. This is one of the neat things, though. I mean, you look at this. We pull in here, pull some spinners, did a little jigging earlier. You can do just about anything here, and you know, you can do it out a charter boat like we talked about earlier, or you can do it out of your own boat.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's one of the neatest things about this place.
Yes.
Is,
A lot of our guests bring up their own boats. We have a number of our own rental boats that are smaller, and people enjoy those. Some of them mix it up and do a charter one day, a small boat one day. There's a lot of opportunity to fish northern pike in Zippel Bay itself with a small boat. So.
Yeah, you know what? The biggest pike in my life came right out of Zippel Bay.
I believe it.
You know, I got that big one ice fishing that's on my wall, and then I got a bigger one in the spring. But there's fish all around, and that's a great walleye right there. We'll throw him in, and there's your first good spinner fish of the day.
Yep.
Perfect. We'll put a mark down right there. I'll tell you, every time I'm fishing an area like what we're fishing here, what we did is we just started out a little bit deeper, and we're just working our way in. Yeah. And not knowing for sure where the fish are going to be, because we kind of took a guess coming up here to where we're at. I'll get that one from you. Perfect. And I'll tell you, you know, you get a fish, you start making contact like that, put a waypoint down, because you'll know exactly where to drive back to. And that hummingbird's now going to tell me the story of everything I want to do on the next pass. And
sometimes you get on them and stay in the 100-yard area and just fill out.
Right.
You know, that's what's nice about an icon. If it slows down, and the guy can go back through there and see if it's going to work or not.
Man, there's always something going on here. You know, I would call the jig bite this morning a little bit slow. But let me tell you something about that slow jig bite this morning. Still got a bunch of fish. We just got some little ones.
Sure.
And then we got a good one. And then you turn around and you come out here. And I mean, this was just one of those, well, let's just make a run and let's just go check some stuff out. And here we are catching fish on spinners.
Sure.
And I guess what I'm getting at when I say that is that's the neat thing about Lake of the Woods. There's something going on every day. It's just a question of figuring it out.
There's so many options.
Right.
You're not sure where you want to start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of these guys who always says, don't tell me they're not biting. Tell me what we had to do to get them to bite. And the neat thing about Lake of the Woods is, I promise you, they're biting on something every single day. I mean, we said this morning we wanted to go jig fishing. And where we went jig fishing, we were hunting for a big fish. And there were some small ones there, like there always is, but we were looking at a high percentage area for a big fish. And then it was literally, hey, I tell you what, let's go get some eaters. Right. Let's fill the live well up for dinner. And this is our first pass in here, and boom, 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 as soon as we put on the spinner. So it just goes to show you there's always something going on.
Oh, yes. I know there's days they're slower, but there's always somebody catching them somewhere.
Right, right. John Thielen's Destination Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Zippel Bay Resort is a great place to visit, whether bringing your own boat or jumping on a 30-foot charter, which is what we're going to do next. Nick is in the captain's seat now, and Nick J. Cox is going to jump in with us. Nick is not wasting any time putting us back on the bite. Got him.
Better one?
Yeah, that one feels like a better fish.
Sure.
Bit it more aggressive too. You know, you can always tell when you get a little bit better fish. They'll bite it a little bit harder. Yeah. Good fish, look at that. Perfect way to get a day going. Look at that. Man, you catch a lot of these up here. That right there is just awesome. That's going to taste great tonight too,
gosh,
isn't it?
I guess.
We are going to keep a few and have dinner in the lodge,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Mandatory.
Perfect. I wanted to make sure we're on the same page. They have a great restaurant right here at the resort at Zippel Bay, and they'll cook them for you if you want. Otherwise, they got a great menu. However you want to eat, you can eat up here. We're going to eat fish tonight. Throw him in. Come on, eat it. There he is. Got him.
There you go.
We'll see. Well, most of the time when I get on this charter boat, I just know from the get-go, good sauger. I'll just hoist him in here. He swam over in the next line, but good sauger. He'll end up in the live well.
Oh yeah.
So one of the neat things about coming here is you get those bonus fish. These saugers get added into your limit, and they, you know, it just helps you fill that live well up. They're extra fish you can bring home.
Those are bonus fish.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man, this charter boat fishing is fun. I've always enjoyed coming up here and fishing on the charter with Nick, and you know, they'll get you taken care of, you know, beginning to end as far as your day goes, and get you on fish and take care of cleaning your fish and the whole deal.
Yeah.
Great experience.
Yeah, we got 6 30-foot charters similar to this one. We can take up to 6 people. Very comfortable, plenty of seating for everybody. Walk-in bathroom. At the end of the day, enjoy your fish in your cabin or restaurant, or we'll vacuum pack them, you can take them home.
Well, and on top of that, these guys will include all the equipment too. So, you know, no matter how experienced or inexperienced a fisherman you may be, you can come up here, know that you're gonna have good quality stuff to fish with, and that these guys will make sure you catch fish. They got great captains that been doing this forever. I mean, you guys have some of the most experienced captains on the lake.
Yeah, we sure do.
And man, they just catch fish every
Sure.
day.
We may spinner fish like we're doing now, or maybe sometimes we're jigged. Depends on what's happening at that particular time.
Yep. While I hook up a new crawler, let's take a look around Zippel Bay Resort.
Lake of the Woods offers some of the best fishing in the entire United States, and Zippel Bay Resort in Williams, Minnesota is the premier resort on the South Shore. Zippel Bay offers a variety of accommodation options, including deluxe log cabins in various sizes, which include all the amenities you could ask for, like satellite TV, air conditioning, gas grills, state-of-the-art kitchens, and gas fireplaces. Housekeeping cabins are also available, as well as a bar and restaurant that serves great food and drink. With delicious menu options and the American Food Plan packages, you will certainly find what you are looking for at dinner time. Spend the day relaxing at the pool and hot tub, enjoy the water toys and game room, or jump on one of their 30-foot charter boats offering guided fishing, quality equipment, and fish cleaning services. If you choose to bring your own boat and explore Lake of the Woods on your own, you will find a private dock assigned to your cabin upon arrival. Don't have a boat? Zippel Bay offers rental fishing boats and pontoons as well. Make your fishing and vacation dreams come true at Zippel Bay Resort.
It's Nick's turn to set the hook. This is not just another walleye though. This one's gonna put up a little bit bigger fight. Got him! Look at that! Ho, ho, ho. Nick, this is a giant! Look at that pike.
There we go.
Wow! That's what you can do here, huh?
Never get
stuff.
tired of that feeling, I tell you.
No, big fish, walleye,
Yeah.
pike, you name it,
Yeah,
man.
Lake of the Woods, you know, is a huge pike fishery
Yep.
out in the middle of the basin. There's so many tulipies out there. They get big and fat.
To plan your vacation to Zippel Bay Resort, give them a call or look them up at the website posted below. John Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors.